Today we're going to talk about custom characters in Sora 2 versus OpenArt. If you want to create your own realistic custom character with good sound, which one would you use, Sora 2 or OpenArt? Let me explain to you in a real-life test. First, we're not talking about making AI slops or e-slops. What is AI slop? AI slop is not a bad word. It can be creative and fun. But AI slop is like the stuff you see on Sora. Basically, it's short. It's a short video, and it is generated with a prompt, so you really don't control more details. You lack the control and consistency, and there's a lot of room for AI to be creative. This is what we mean. This is what I mean by AI slop. So first, let me make it very clear: we're not talking about making AI slops. If you have to have more control, then you have the following options. Everybody heard about nanobanana. Nanobanana and Seedance are actually kind of equal to each other, and it's a foundation algorithm. Nanobanana is not a software. It's an algorithm that Sora2, OpenArt, and a lot of other platforms use. They're basically middlemen to sell the nanobanana engine. We have all heard of things like Runtime, Veo, and Pike. Now, those are real bona fide AI movie makers. Their aspiration is to make movies. And we're not talking about those. Those are too complicated and too difficult for at least beginners. And honestly, I don't think they're there yet. So we're talking about Sora2 and OpenArt. There's a Chinese model called Pipit, but Pipit is more for making marketing materials. Now let's talk about character building in Sora 2 versus OpenArt. The pros and cons. In Sora 2, the character is very good. You can make from a short selfie with a mobile phone, and you can capture your sound and likeness very accurately. I'll show you one example. And the accuracy and details are, in my opinion, quite amazing. The sound is artificial, but is real. It has real emotions. It's not flat.
I've heard Intel is in trouble. Their founder was Gordon Moore, the name of the Moore's Law. Unfortunately, Intel cannot keep up with the Moore's Law anymore. They are losing to TSMC and NVIDIA.
And the scaling and camera angle changes easily, and it's almost free. I can imagine that this is OpenAI's offering to the whole world. They are spending a lot of money to give us this option. So this is what Sora 2 can do. I'll show you one example here. Now, this is what OpenArt is. OpenArt, you have to buy the pro version. You can make either a character from one picture, or you can make a character from 4 to 12 pictures. A lot of you may think, oh, if I get more pictures, then it will be more accurate. That's not true. I'll show you why. The videos that are made from the characters don't have good voice. They are flat. So you have to marry some other kind of voice to it. And that's a pain. In OpenArt, you can build a model from 8 pictures, 8 to 12. This is limited to different regions, such as face. The videos that are made from models have very good voice for some reason.
So you won't believe what happened at the store.
It does take a lot of money. It takes 700 tokens to make a model. This is close to 1/20th of a monthly fee. And I'll show you the character made from one picture, character made from 4 to 12 pictures and the model from 8 pictures. So what is the OpenArt character versus model? This was not very clear to me at the beginning. The characters can be used for longer stories. In longer stories, you can call a character using the at. It is typically a human or an animated object. For example, those are the characters I build. Some are real humans, some are basically public entities. The models, on the other hand, cannot be used for longer stories. They can only be made into videos of about 10 to 15 seconds long. And the models cannot be extended. You cannot zoom in and out. If you make a model with a face shot, then it is always limited to your face. I guess this is related to what they used to call a flux. This might be what OpenArt was trying to do before Nano Banana comes to the scene. Now here is a comparison of my OpenArt character and my model. This is a model built from 8 pictures. It looks young, it looks real, and it's more handsome than my real body. So I like it. And this is from 12 images. This is a character. You can see that this character is almost a caricature. It's not real. So I don't really like, if I build a character in OpenArt, I'm going to use just one image. So here is a pros and cons of all three. First is Sora2 cameo and character. It's short and it's hard to control, but it's very accurate. It's extremely accurate.
Intel is in trouble. Their founder was Gordon Moore, the name of the Moore's Law. Unfortunately, Intel cannot keep up with the Moore's Law anymore. They are losing to TSMC and NVIDIA.
It really is a model in the sense of the OpenArt. The OpenArt character can be built with one image and it's better. But as you can see, it doesn't capture the sound. The sound and movement are both limited. It is not a movie, but really just a video clip.
I never understand the majority privilege in America until Meta. When I step in the office building, they are all my kind.
The OpenArt model is a lot better, but it cannot be caught in longer stories. So you have to build shorter videos and try to stitch them together using CapCut. The sound is much more natural and human-like, but they can be a little bit exaggerated. I'll show you one example. Ever heard the term RTO? What do you think? Many companies are insisting on returning to work. So overall, nothing is perfect at this point. And I'm continuously exploring all three of them and to try to take advantage of whatever they have currently. This is the interface of Sora, right? You see a lot of slops. This is what we mean by slops. And the good thing about Sora is you can build your character and you can build sidekicks. So I built a robot and you can call them very easily. You can call anyone. So Sora is very good in that sense. OpenArt is a lot more complicated. OpenArt has ability to build characters. These are my characters. And this is where the models are. This is the model. And they both can be used to make videos or images. But I can also build an image from a model. For example, I can create. And here I can use my face or I can use other community models. This is more like Sora. But unfortunately, you cannot stitch them into story and the presentation is a lot weaker. So I guess I'm just going to stop here and hopefully you get something useful out of this. All of them cost money. Right now, OpenAI is the most well-funded, so they are the most generous. But I don't think it's going to last long. They're spending a lot of money to offer whatever they have for a very minimum cost. Okay, thank you very much. See you next time.